Hello, collective. Welcome to the Power of Three. And as I think I forgot something, sorry. Um, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Once I get. Sorry. Welcome to the Power of Three and another haunted story reading. I haven't done one of these for a while. I hope my ass wasn't sticking out there. Which one is this? It's the cinnamon one. Okay. So, sorry, I'm not really saying anything here. I hope you guys are doing good. It's Saturday night. It's July 2025. We haven't done one of these in a while, so I thought we would. Plus, I got a new deck. It wasn't supposed to arrive till tomorrow, and all of a sudden I got a message. It was on its way before I knew it was here. So it was meant to be in this, and it's going to be part of. I'll just get anybody that's here for this haunted story reading is going to get a heads up because there's three decks now that are going to be like in sync. It's like who, when, and where reading. That's coming up for the generals in September. So you don't want to miss that. But we have and it's you've seen the place oracle. This is uh, the character oracle. So basically who, right? So we have that. Here's like the back of the deck, what the back of the deck looks like. It's really, really cool. So, um, there is a huge beginning to this before we even get started with the cards. So I'm just going to get you up to snuff. Just reminding you, please, please, if you enjoy these videos, if you want to support this channel at all, it's free. Hit the like button. Um, the views go away on my videos. It's very frustrating to see a video that YouTube feels the need to take uh, 7 views and we need to take 2 away. So it's very frustrating. There's a lot of big channels they could be knocking around. And so I really appreciate it if you could hit the like button and make sure you subscribe. And the other thing I want to say is if you're already subscribed, but you didn't hit that little personalized thing, because I think what's happening is the subscribers here at the Power 3 are not getting the videos. They're not being notified. So if you are here and you didn't do that, go ahead and unsubscribe and then subscribe again. And when that comes up, hit the little bell, personalize. What that does is make sure that you get the videos as soon as I upload them. And if you don't do that when you subscribe, then you just get shoved off to the side. And I have like an eighth of the views that I should have in the spectrum of the subscribers that are here. So that's it. It's all free, guys. And thank you to those that will do that. All right. So let's get started with the haunted story reading, remembering that everything that happens in this world is based on something real, energy that's happened somewhere at some time to somebody, yes. But here, the haunted story readings, that's what they are. They're just stories. They're haunted story readings. So if you can relate to it, or it's a story similar to what you've heard or whatever, go ahead and leave in the comments. That'd be great. But uh, it's not, I'm not looking for it to resonate with anybody. So just sit back and enjoy. It's Saturday night. You'll be getting this. Some of you will be hopefully watching it very late tonight, and for others of you, it'll be Sunday by the time you get it. So it's about a town. It's about a town that looks picture perfect, but it's actually quite the opposite. But people are drawn there for various reasons. Everybody that lives there is found there. Uh, but you don't see that on the forefront. They all have their different stories as to why and how they ended up there. So we do have like a duo. I don't like. What I'm getting is it's a couple that's been together. They kind of live together. They've kind of established, uh, um, like a little bit of a home together, whether it's an apartment, doesn't matter. I'm not sure yet. I think they travel through this town they find it so. Like they just happened to, I don't know, I think they took a wrong turn and then they ended up getting back on track but going a different way. Pass through this town and it's like it's this is very nice. This is everything is so lovely and everybody just seems to be, you know, going about their thing and smiling and blah blah blah. They stop in the town probably to, check things out, rest, maybe grab something at the store, gas, whatever. Bump into various people in the store, the gas station, whatever the case may be. Then they may see a sign, I think, or some sort of advertisement, some sort of realization that there's an opening, there's a draw. Okay, like I say, it's different for everybody that's there. But for these two, one of them resonates with what they read and they're like, I do that. And they need that here. And it's so amazing here. Maybe we should start asking questions. Blah, blah, blah. Right? Try and find out, because this could really give us a good start, because they're probably planning on being married, yada, yada, yada. So, what our haunted story reading is going to be looking into is, you see, how this turns out now for them, how they get drawn into this town, and then the things that they find out later, and the things they start noticing that are off and not right and strange. And one is permanently being drawn in, and the other one is they're being pulled apart. This is what I feel coming through. So, pretty long introduction, but okay, budgie babies, you be good. It's July 2025. So let's begin this haunted story reading with the message of Holy Spirit. Okay. Hold on now. See, we just got interruption going on here. Sorry. Fix that. 1 second. I'm gonna try and fix this off on here. Shh. Quiet. Shh. You quiet now. All right. Sorry. Thou shalt love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, and with all your mind. You see, that's what happens with the one when they get there. Okay. The one is all in, and then the other one isn't, but they're all into the one that they arrived with. So it seems to be like a catch 22 for them. And for various reasons, they all end up trapped in this seemingly wonderful town to the naked eye. So this is the shadows and light oracle for the overall energy. So let's see what comes out for our haunted story reading for our strange town energy, the overall energy of it. For the collective, for everybody in our haunted story reading. Oh, okay, there we go. What do we get? Lady with a Bosch ego. No, sorry. It's kind of funny writing. I'm sorry. It looked weird and I didn't. Okay. It's an egg. Sorry. Lady with a Bosch egg. Ancient wisdom. Okay. And this egg looks like oh my God, it's disgusting. So let's take a good close. So this is the overall energy of the town. Lady with a Bosch egg. Ancient wisdom. This is somebody that would creep you out the second you saw her, but yet everybody either speaks very carefully and pleasantly to her, or they avoid her altogether pleasantly, or they go over the top. a little bit much. But this seems to be the overall energy of the town. What is it called? I don't know. Lady with a Bosch egg. Bosch. Bosch. This, all right. Okay. Ancient wisdom, ancient rituals. Something that's been done to the town's energy. It affects absolutely everybody that passes through there. No fail. Sure. This is the naughty oracle for the supporting energy. Let's see what comes out for our haunted story reading. Cracked crystal. Time to heal yourself. You see, that's the energy that draws you in because the town looks and seems so appealing. The sun's always shining. The birds are always singing. Everybody's always smiling. But yet, after being there not very long at all, one of the two always feels that sense of something's off. Nothing, no, nowhere is this perfect. All right. So, how are we going to do this? Um, we're going to start with the Stranger Things, the Netflix Stranger Things tarot, and get the main spread that. So thank you to the Holy Spirit, who's always with us. Guides and peeps for being here with the collective for a nice Saturday night haunted story reading for their entertainment only. So let's find out about our characters and how this is going down. Time to heal yourself. See, now we stopped at the fact that they got drawn in, one of them, by advertisement of, like, so they end up moving there for a job, right? For their career, something that's going to expand them, give them the life they've always wanted, so on and so forth. What do we get? Five of Pentacles. So right now, this is how it is for them. Five of Pentacles. Things are, we have to work too hard and everything's broken and it's not ours and we'll never, you know what I mean? Like we need this opportunity to have a better life, to get out of the Five of Pentacles. Somebody's tired of, um, you know, not being able to afford maybe to even go out and have an ice cream. Or maybe they have to buy one and share it because you know what I mean? Like so that's what always motivates most of the people that are there. They're drawn in by wanting that better, perfect life. The Four of Wands, see, wanting stability. It just is, it draws them in always as, yes, see, it just happens to be, oh, exactly what I do. It always is for everybody. Whatever their skill is, whatever this energy knows will draw them in, it's always just happened to be magically right there. Now everything is going to be wonderful. We're going to go from the Five of Pentacles out in the cold, not having much. Things what we do have are broken or wrecked or secondhand, and we're just scraping by to beautiful, stable place, wonderful, new, lovely neighborhood, lots more, way more money. Let's get one more. That's the bottom of the deck, of course. Excuse me. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords says what needs to be said. This is, and it's quick. Okay. So This is the first signal, the first word that comes out that is strange. Okay. But it comes out after the Four of Wands. So that means that it comes out after they've already made the deal. They've already gone and spoken to the person and said, yes, that's what I do. Can I apply for that job? Magically, they just get it. So now they've signed papers. They're going, they've gone home. They've notified their landlord or whatever. They're moving. They're going. They might be arriving on moving day. Okay. Knight of Swords. Everybody's in a hurry to get things done. Yada, yada, yada. They get there and the first, like this could be their neighbor. First thing out of their mouth might sound great to the one and it immediately puts up a red flag to the other one. Like, look at these people in this Knight of Swords. It's not just one, there's a whole bunch of them just kind of standing there all creepy. You can't even see any of their faces. Let's see what's at the bottom. Yeah. The Hermit. So what happens is the partner or whatever one feels the red flags, whatever one is not being pulled into the energy of this town, ends up feeling very isolated and really picks up on all the wrongness of this place. But the more they do, the more isolated and alone they become. This is how they don't escape either. That's why everybody ends up trapped. They're trapped to the one that they were connected to when they got there. It's all designed that way to trap everybody that gets there, whether they want to be there or not. Okay, now um, let's use our new deck, the Character Oracle, and see what characters now our characters are experiencing for a haunted story reading. The Five of Pentacles, Challenger, Seeker of Adventures, Courage, Challenge, Goal. See, the Five of Pentacles, not having much and motivated to get more. This could be somebody that is a boxer or a fighter in some way, and so it doesn't seem to matter in this town. The opportunity is always there. It's like somehow that energy knew you were coming through and they're ready for you. The ancient wisdom of that town is ready for you. So if you're a fighter, it's like, oh yeah, we're having a special boxing match in a couple weeks, and we need people signing up. And just so happens that one of these people happens to be a boxer trying to um, better their career. Four of Wands. So see, in this instance, they're saying like they're saying to the one that's like, oh, like they get a bad vibe about it right away. Like, I don't want you to fight that guy, or whatever, right? And right away, it's like, uh, yeah, but if I win this one fight, we can have all the things that we wanted. Like, trust me, there's like a huge prize if you win, and part of it's probably a house in the town, the nicest house there is, and so this person here that ends up, like the person that's not being drawn in because they're too worried about the person that they love, not wanting to get them possibly, seriously hurt, trying to win some prize and get some sort of, championship belt, but at the risk of what? Well, the one person's always willing to risk it. So, under the Four of Wands, the Fool, ignorance, rashness, and impulsiveness. This is coming in under this, willing to do what it takes because they're sick and tired of the Five of Pentacles. They're sick and tired of the broken ice cream cones. They're not being able to afford to go out for an ice cream cone. And just feeling like they're always having bad luck and never enough. And this is their opportunity. They aren't going to miss it. And that ancient wisdom knows it. All these people that end up stuck there end up giving this ancient wisdom more power to keep going. Pretty soon that town will keep expanding and expanding and expanding. Knight of Swords. This ought to be interesting. Two came out. The Magician and the Boss. The Magician, challenger of power, potential, magic, illusion, and manifestation. See? One minute they all look like a normal family, and the next minute, or to the other person, they see something completely different. Magic. That's what drew somebody into that town, wanting to be the best magician. Steal the show. Well, they're stealing the show now, aren't they? Stuck there. And boss, master of wealth, risk, investment, management leader. Once again, this will be half the town right here. That'd be half the town right there. That'd be an easy one for this ancient wisdom. Easy, easy. All right. We are extra clarifying with the now this is for some reason this is a weird thing for me to say. Horror tarot. Just the R's, I guess, the way they land. Horror tarot. I feel like I'm butchering it here. Horror tarot, okay? There, I said it a little more relaxed there. All right, let's extra clarify. It says here's where reality really starts setting in for somebody, or the new reality for them. Extra clarify our haunted story reading for July 2025. Lady with a Bosch egg with cracked crystal. Time to heal yourself. We have the Six of Cups, healing yourself from the past. Oh, look at how long we've tried so hard, and we still can't even afford to go out for an ice cream cone. And then when we do, we only get one, and the cone is cracked. And we lose half the ice cream. We just can't seem to catch a break. That's the past energy, what needs to be healed. Always. It's always the opportunity of a lifetime. It's going to heal everything. Challenger under the Five of Pentacles. Two of Cups. Yes, doesn't it always press and test? It's that balance of the always it could be some of these guys, some of these people were singles, but I feel the majority of them are couples because there's always that drive to want the best for their partner. It's what this ancient energy and wisdom feeds off of. So it can easily feed off of a single person that is just so evilly driven over money and to be the boss and have it all. That's an easy peasy. But it's a lot more fun and a little more intricate when we've got a relationship and we can manipulate emotions and, one not wanting to dash the other one's dreams and and their dreams are to make everything wonderful for, you see what I'm saying? It's a big game for this ancient wisdom. Two of Cups. The Two of Cups, like I said, the other person that doesn't even want to begin to even go there, trying to better their lives by risking the one's safety. But doesn't matter. Can't take away that person's chance that they love so much to be the hero, to kill their dream. See what I'm saying? Uh, okay, there's a lot here. Three. This is for the Fool under the Four of Wands. We have Three of Wands. It looks like the Three of Wands too. The Three of Wands, what is usually what? Standing on the shore, waiting for that ship to get there. And the Three of Wands, right? Well, that's what the Fool looks like he's doing there. Same thing. It's going to be risky, but he's going to either try to attempt to get down that cliff on his own or get on that risky ship because it might be full of thieves and pirates. Three of Wands. It's something that, you know what I mean? Like, we're clarifying the four. It's that, like I say, it's that one challenge and we'll have it all. All I got to do is win this one fight. And we got it, baby. You follow me? That one action, that one thing. This is my chance. It's so easy for this ancient wisdom. So easy. Three of Wands. So easy for them. The Seven of Cups, very overwhelming. This is how it wins every time because it just overwhelms the emotions, manipulates the Two of Cups, always winning in the end and trapping them both. Eight of Pentacles. Like I said, always go with that career, that dream, what they've worked so hard for. It's so easy for the ancient wisdom that controls this entire town. Okay. A town that I feel is growing as it gathers more um, occupants, citizens, citizens that would never leave because they can't. The ancient wisdom knows how to do that too. Clarifying the magician and the boss under the Knight of Swords, which is nice Knight of dice, Two of Wands. Ancient wisdom. All decisions are controlled by the ancient wisdom. Nothing, and I do mean nothing, goes on in this town without the ancient wisdom being in complete control of it. And it happens very quickly, right down to the way people move around the town, talk to each other, interact with each other, and this lady with the Bosch egg when she's seen. Ooh, bottom of this deck, Two of Pentacles. You see that ancient wisdom hand there, the creepy dark one with the lady with the Bosch egg. Together they control everything and every aspect of that town and everybody in it. Well, so I don't know what we could possibly specifically delve into. Um, does anybody ever, maybe what happened, we could delve into, they're saying is what happens to people when they attempt to leave this town. So if you want a part two on this, go ahead and put part two in the comments and I will do it. And that's what we will look into is has anybody ever attempted to leave this town and what happens to them when they do? In the meantime, we're going to close out with the good, the bad, and the ugly for our haunted story reading. Really like this new deck. So we'll see you guys, like I said, let me know if you want a part two. Let's see what good and bad and ugly is going to come out to describe, I guess, and close out our haunted story reading. Our characters, what we get? We got Lena Dunham. Let's see what this says. Everyone forgets you except you. It's okay to play hide and seek by yourself. Don't be afraid of standing on the shoulders of your parents. See, this is very good because like to close this out, but possibly leave it open. Everyone forgets you except you. See, because you are like this energy here is our the partner. Okay, not the one that it'll be the feminine energy of the couple. Okay. Um, excuse me. Um, they're the ones that don't get sucked in by the town and its appeal. They're sucked in by love. And and you follow me, like it's like a chain, and the ancient wisdom knows it's how it works. It's much more fun and appealing for this ancient wisdom to manipulate emotions. Like I say, the single ones that just want it all, they're easy. It's not as much fun. They don't gain as much. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this. I did. It was very creepy, interesting. And like I say, that's what we'll look into. If you want a part two, let me know. Take care of yourself, guys. Take care of yourself till I see you again. Bye for now.